There's something undeniably elegant about a pair of wide-leg pants. They flow, they flatter, and they whisper confidence with every step. But let's be honest, many women over 60 hesitate to wear them, fearing they might look shapeless, too big, or simply not age-appropriate. That ends today. Because wide pants, when styled with intention, can elongate your frame, smooth your silhouette, and add a soft drama that screams sophistication. Whether you're petite, curvy, tall, or somewhere in between, there's a way to make wide-leg pants not just work, but wow. So if you've got a beautiful pair of palazzos or linen wide legs tucked away in your closet, now's the time to bring them out. Let's explore 5 powerful ways to style wide pants after 60 without losing shape, grace, or personality. Style 1. Balance wide pants with a fitted top. There's a secret every stylist knows when it comes to creating a flattering silhouette with wide pants. It's all about balance. When you add volume on the bottom, you want to streamline the top. That's where fitted tops come in, and they are your best friend if you're over 60 and want to wear wide-leg pants confidently. Let's break it down. Wide pants bring drama, movement, and presence. They make a statement, yes, but if you pair them with an equally loose or oversized top, your frame can easily get lost in all that fabric. That's how you accidentally end up looking drowned in your outfit, even if each piece is lovely on its own. The goal is not to hide behind fabric. It's to let the pants shine while showing off your beautiful figure. Fitted tops do this effortlessly. Whether it's a tucked-in blouse, a ribbed knit tee, a slim turtleneck, or even a cropped cardigan, these pieces hug the body in a way that defines your shape without clinging too tightly. They create a vertical line that lengthens the torso and gives contrast to the width of the pants. This combination draws the eye upward, elongating the body, and creates that beautiful, elongated hourglass illusion that is both youthful and elegant. A common worry for women over 60 is that fitted tops might highlight areas they'd rather minimize, like the waist or upper arms. But there are ways around that without losing the effect. For example, choose fitted tops in darker colors or matte fabrics, which are naturally slimming. Look for tops with light ruching or subtle draping to soften any lines. Layer with a lightweight scarf, cropped blazer, or kimono jacket. If you want arm coverage without bulk. This formula is incredibly versatile. You could wear beige linen wide-leg pants with a crisp white fitted blouse for a summer lunch, or black crepe wide pants with a slim satin top and delicate jewelry for an evening out. Even a simple combo like navy wide pants and a striped knit tee becomes elevated when the silhouette is right. And here's a little psychological bonus. When you wear a balanced outfit, fitted top, wide bottom, you often feel more aligned. Your posture improves. You walk taller. There's a grounded confidence that comes from knowing your outfit works with your body, not against it. It's not about looking younger. It's about looking present, polished, and proud. Some specific pairings to try. White cotton button-down, tucked in, with khaki wide-leg trousers and tan loafers. Fitted navy turtleneck with cream wide-leg wool pants in winter. Short-sleeve jersey top in soft pink with flowy floral wide pants and sandals in spring. If you're petite, this formula still works. Just opt for a more cropped fitted top or a higher rise in the pants to elongate the legs even more. And always remember, tucking in doesn't mean tight or uncomfortable. It means intentional. And that intention is what elevates the whole look. In short, if you want to look amazing in wide pants after 60, the fitted top is your strongest ally. It's like a silent stylist whispering, "Let's lift, elongate, and flatter," without shouting. And believe me, people will notice. Not because of what you wore, but because of how gracefully you moved in it. Style 2. Define the waist. Don't let it disappear. One of the most common mistakes women make with wide pants, especially after 60, is letting the waistline disappear completely. We often choose loose tops for comfort, or we skip belts thinking they're unnecessary. But here's the thing. When the waist disappears, the entire silhouette loses its shape. And no matter how gorgeous your wide-leg pants are, if there's no definition, your outfit will likely look bulky, boxy, or simply off. That's why defining the waist is non-negotiable when styling wide pants. And don't worry, it doesn't mean squeezing yourself into tight corsets or skinny belts. It means finding ways to suggest the waist, to shape the midsection visually, even with soft or relaxed clothing. Let's imagine the wide leg pant as your stage. It's grand, flowing, dramatic. But the audience, everyone who sees you, is looking for a central focal point. Without a clear waistline, their eyes have nowhere to land. You become a beautiful painting with no frame, but the moment you define that midsection, suddenly everything clicks, proportions align, balance returns, and your outfit feels complete. There are many subtle ways to define the waist. Belt it smartly. A soft leather belt in a matching or contrasting tone can change everything. You don't need a chunky, cinched belt. Sometimes a thin belt or fabric sash is enough. Try tying it slightly to the side rather than straight in the center for a touch of elegance. Use a structured top. Instead of flowing tops, go for peplum blouses, wrap tops, or anything with built-in shape at the waist. These styles create natural curves without needing extra help. Tuck strategically. Full tucks work wonders with high-waisted, wide-leg pants. But even a French tuck, just tucking in the front part of your shirt, can hint at your waistline without exposing everything. Choose high-rise pants. High-waisted, wide pants naturally draw the eye to the narrowest part of your torso. They elongate your legs and make it easier to define the waist without extra effort. Add layers that highlight shape. A cropped blazer, fitted denim jacket, or short cardigan helps frame the midsection. They act like visual markers, showing where your waist is, even if the top underneath is looser. Now, let's talk confidence. Some women shy away from defining the waist because of belly concerns or softness around the middle. But trust me, highlighting your waist doesn't mean revealing it. It means honoring the shape you have and creating gentle outlines that say, "I still know how to style a look that celebrates me." In fact, overly loose clothing can make you appear larger than you are. A defined waist, done correctly, is more flattering and more youthful. It gives structure, intention, and energy to an outfit that might otherwise look passive or shapeless. Imagine this: a pair of navy wide-leg trousers, a soft white blouse tucked in the front, a caramel skinny belt, and a cropped beige cardigan. You've just built an elegant, mature silhouette that feels modern, not matronly. Even accessories can help. Long pendant necklaces or scarves tied at the waist visually lead the eye to that central zone. You're telling the viewer, "This is where my body is. This is where the beauty lives." In short, wide pants are powerful, but only when they work with your figure, not against it. And the fastest way to make them work for you is to reclaim your waistline with love, not pressure. The message isn't squeeze into something tight. The message is shape the space where your beauty shines through. Because after 60, you've earned the right to dress with purpose, not just comfort. And every time you define your waist, you remind the world and yourself that you still carry your shape, your style, and your story with pride. Style 3. Choose the right fabric. Let it flow, not swallow. You could have the most flattering wide leg cut in the world, the perfect high waist, the most elegant top. And yet, if the fabric is wrong, everything falls apart. Fabric is the silent architect of any outfit. It decides how the garment moves, drapes, catches the light, and most importantly, how it behaves on your body. And when it comes to wide pants after 60, the fabric choice can mean the difference between elegance and overwhelm. Let's get one thing straight. Wide leg pants already bring volume. So when you choose fabrics that are too stiff, too heavy, or too shiny, you risk creating a look that's more curtain than couture. On the other hand, fabric that's too thin, clingy, or see-through can highlight areas you'd prefer to soften. The key lies in finding the perfect middle ground, something with weight but also grace. Here are the best fabrics to consider for wide-leg pants that flatter mature figures. Linen blends, breathable, breezy, and classic. They drape beautifully and offer that relaxed elegance perfect for warmer months. Just make sure they're lined if too sheer. Tencel and rayon. These fabrics have a soft, silky flow and tend to glide over curves instead of clinging. They're lightweight, fluid, and incredibly flattering on the hips and thighs. Soft wool blends. For cooler weather, wool crepe or light gabardine gives structure without bulk. They hold the wide leg shape nicely while still moving with you. Matte silk or satin. With the right lining and cut, these bring luxury and softness without shouting. Just avoid overly shiny textures, which can reflect too much light and draw attention where you don't want it. The enemy of most flattering wide leg looks is bulk. Bulky fabrics like corduroy, thick denim, or stiff polyester can make you look larger and stiffer, especially if you're petite or curvier. Instead, look for fabrics that move, that flow when you walk, sway gently with the breeze, and catch soft shadows instead of harsh outlines. And don't underestimate how fabric impacts confidence. A pair of wide pants that move with you feels different. They make you glide, not stomp. They respond to your energy, not resist it. Women over 60 often talk about wanting to feel lighter, not just in weight, but in spirit. The right fabric gives you that. It makes the outfit part of your expression, not just your covering. Here's a powerful visual. Imagine yourself in a pair of pale blush wide-leg trousers made from lightweight crepe, paired with a fitted ivory knit top, walking along a boardwalk in the early evening sun. The pants catch just enough breeze to flutter, never cling. You're moving like a poem. That's the magic the right fabric brings. Also, pay attention to how the fabric falls from the waist. A structured waistband paired with a soft drape below helps hold the shape without overwhelming the body. Pleats can add volume, but make sure they're stitched down around the top to avoid puffiness. Some bonus tips. Do a mirror test when walking. The way the pants move as you walk is more important than how they look standing still. If they feel stiff or balloon out awkwardly, try a softer material. Check for cling and backlighting. Thin fabrics can sometimes surprise you under sunlight or camera flash. Always check for transparency and natural light. Go for matte over glossy. Matte textures create smoother lines and are more forgiving on mature figures than high-shine finishes. Ultimately, wide pants should feel like freedom, not like hiding. When the fabric complements your movement, your energy changes. You feel more graceful, more grounded, and yes, more alive. Because after 60, you deserve clothes that move with you, not against you. Clothes that mirror the woman you are, flowing, strong, and beautifully soft in all the right ways. Style 4. Play with proportion, cropped, tucked, and tailored. Wide leg pants are generous. They give you room to move, space to breathe, and a certain freedom in silhouette that skinny jeans could never offer. But with that extra volume below the waist comes a need for thoughtful proportion above it. Proportion is everything, and mastering it is the key to looking chic, not shapeless, after 60. So what does playing with proportion mean in real-life fashion? It means understanding how different lengths, shapes, and cuts interact with each other, and using that to your advantage. With wide pants, you're already working with a bottom-heavy visual. That means you'll want to create structure, shape, or contrast on top to anchor the look. The first and most powerful tool is cropped tops or jackets. No, we're not talking about teenage belly-bearing crops. We mean tasteful cropped garments that hit at or just above the hip bone. When paired with high-waisted wide pants, this creates a strong, clean line that elongates the legs and clearly defines the upper body. Try these combinations: a cropped blazer over a tank or shell top and wide trousers, a boxy knit sweater that hits right at the waistband of your pants, a short kimono jacket with a fitted base layer beneath. The second way to manage proportion is through smart tucking. We've talked about French tucks before, but here's where full tucks, half tucks, and side tucks come into play. These allow you to control how much waist you reveal, how much length you show, and how much balance you bring into the outfit. Tucking also allows you to visually raise or lower your torso depending on the rise of your pants, something that's especially helpful for petite women. Third, consider tailoring the top pieces. You don't always need tightness, but you do need shape. A loose blouse with darts at the bust, a vest with a slight taper, or even a fluid shirt that narrows slightly at the waist will all play beautifully against wide pants. Tailoring gives intentionality to your outfit. It says, I thought about this, not, I grabbed the first loose top I saw. When you get proportion right, something magical happens. The outfit begins to lift you. Your body feels longer. Your posture changes. The outfit no longer wears you. You wear the outfit. But here's the best part. Proportion play is fun. It's creative. It's where your personality can shine. Maybe you wear a white tailored shirt tucked into wide pants with bold earrings. Maybe you layer a short denim jacket over a monochrome linen base, a teast. Or maybe you go minimalist with a cropped cardigan and flowy black palazzos. Each combination tells a different story, but all are anchored in balance. Don't be afraid of experimenting. Sometimes all it takes is a 2-inch difference in top length to change the entire feel of an outfit. And if you ever feel like your outfit is too much, just ask yourself, where's the visual weight sitting? If it's all at the bottom, lift the eye with something cropped or detailed on top. If it's too top-heavy, try a sleeker fabric below or a higher waistline to restore harmony. Also, keep shoes in mind. When playing with proportion, shoes can either elevate or drag a look down. A sleek loafer pointed flat or low-heeled mule will always serve you better than chunky sneakers or bulky sandals. At 60 and beyond, your body may have changed, but your sense of proportion can evolve with it. It's not about dressing smaller or hiding flaws. It's about creating a moving, dynamic, visual harmony. Think of it as styling with architecture in mind. Foundation, structure, elevation. Because in the right proportions, even the simplest wide-leg pants can make you feel like you're walking through your own personal runway. Confident, balanced, beautiful. Style 5. Let accessories finish the look. Elevate without overpowering. You've chosen the perfect pair of wide-leg pants. The cut flatters, the fabric flows, the top balances, and the proportions feel just right, but something's still missing. That final whisper of style, the punctuation mark at the end of your visual sentence. Accessories are that secret ingredient, and when used with intention, they can transform your wide pant outfit from well put together to undeniably elegant. For women over 60, accessories aren't about over-decorating. They're about curating energy, expressing character, and drawing the eye strategically. Especially with wide-leg pants, where the silhouette already makes a statement, accessories must be intentional, not accidental. Let's start with the most overlooked element, shoes. The wrong pair can cut your leg line, add bulk, or clash with the tone of your outfit. But the right pair? It grounds the whole look. Think. Pointed toe flats to elongate the legs and add polish. Low-heeled mules or slingbacks that peek subtly under the hem. Neutral tone sandals with minimal straps that don't distract from the drape. Try to avoid heavy boots or clunky sneakers. These can visually fight with the soft volume of wide pants unless you're going for a deliberate contrast, which requires careful styling. Next, we move upward to belts, a true best friend of wide-leg pants. A thin leather belt in camel or tan can define the waist without screaming. A statement belt can add drama if your outfit is otherwise minimalist. Just remember, if your pants have a high rise, don't let a chunky belt drag the eye downward. It should lift and center the look. Now for jewelry. You don't need much, but you do need it to say something. Wide pants offer a strong foundation, so keep jewelry clean but expressive. For example, long necklaces draw the eye vertically, complementing the length of the pants. Statement earrings work beautifully with pulled-back hair or a structured collar. Cuff bracelets add edge without clutter. If your outfit is flowy and neutral, go bolder with accessories. If your outfit already features color or pattern, tone it down with delicate gold, silver, or natural elements like wood and stone. Scarves are underrated. A light silk scarf tied around the neck, draped across one shoulder, or even used as a hair accessory can soften the angularity of tailored pants and add softness to your expression. They're also practical, offering warmth or coverage when needed, and can easily shift a look from casual to refined. Bags also contribute to the visual weight of your outfit. Crossbody bags with a slim profile work well. So do clutches for evening, or structured handbags in neutral tones for daytime. What you want to avoid is a bulky tote that competes with the volume of your pants. Finally, your glasses, hair, and even nail color are part of your accessory story. Don't underestimate the impact of bold frames or a fresh manicure in elevating an otherwise neutral look. Accessories should frame your identity, not cover it. Here's a scenario. Imagine you're wearing charcoal wide-leg trousers, a cream turtleneck top, beige loafers, and a camel belt. Add a gold chain necklace, soft gold hoop earrings, and a tan leather shoulder bag. The accessories don't shout, but they sing in harmony. They don't steal the show. They finish it. That's the art of accessorizing after 60. You've lived enough life to know that it's not about piling on trends. It's about choosing wisely, adding touches that reflect the woman you are now, grounded, expressive, and exquisitely intentional. Because wide pants are not just fabric, they are a frame, and the accessories, they are the final brushstrokes on a living painting. Choose each one like you would a word in a poem. Carefully, lovingly, meaningfully. Wide pants aren't just a fashion choice, they're a declaration of comfort, of confidence, of style that doesn't chase trends but walks with purpose. At 60 and beyond, every outfit becomes more than just fabric. It becomes a reflection of the wisdom, freedom, and bold softness you've earned. Whether you're pairing them with fitted tops, playing with proportions, or finishing the look with graceful accessories, the key is simple. Dress with intention. Let your wide pants speak for you, not just in how they flow, but in how they reflect the woman you are today. You don't have to shrink yourself to be seen. You just have to wear what lets you stand beautifully, boldly, and entirely as yourself.